Hello, this is Mr. Ware, and thank you for checking out my video. Today, what we're working with is words to expressions. Words to expressions. So, what I want to teach you how to do is take some regular words and convert them into algebraic expressions. Okay? So, I'm going to show you some notes to give you key words to look for to let you know what operation to do and how to do it. Okay? So, when I'm going to go through these slides kind of quickly, you want to record these notes so that way you could have them when you get ready to solve the problems, that you can look back at your notes to help you out. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these notes. Okay, so here we got algebraic expressions and keywords for addition. Okay, so you see some of these words like sum, more than, plus, increase, add, older than, raise. These are keywords to look for to let you know you're adding. Okay, and it might be some other words that's not on this list, but look for words like this to let you know you're adding. And when you're adding, it doesn't matter if you're putting the variable or the number first. Okay, but when it says a number, that a number part is your variable. So make sure you record these notes. Alright, let me go to the next slide. Alright, algebraic expressions and keywords for subtraction. Okay, so notice how when you read these expressions, it talks about a number, but the number happens before the key word. So, for example, you've got minus, less than, subtract, decrease, younger than, lower. Those are the words to let you know that you are subtracting. Okay, so for a couple examples here, it says like a number minus 6. The number comes first. That means the variable comes first. Okay, 9 less than a number. That number part is the variable. If you go do 9 less than a number, the number part or the variable has to come first. Okay. All right, let's take a look at some where the number given and the variable comes second. So let's take a look here. Here it says 6 minus a number. The number part, a number, is the variable. 6 minus a variable. 9 less than a 9 less a variable. So that a number is the variable. 9 minus n. Subtract a number or a variable from 10. 10 minus the variable. Okay? So again, make sure you record these so you can have them to look back at when you get ready to do some of your own expressions. Now we're looking at algebraic expressions and keywords for multiplication. So you got 5 times the number, the product, twice, double, multiply, of. These are all keywords to let you know that you're multiplying. Okay? Alright, look at twice a number. So twice a number means 2 times the variable. Okay, if you have something like triple a number, that is 3 times the variable. Okay, and similar to addition, you can write these 5 times n or n times 5. You could swap those the number and the variable around. Okay, next, algebraic expression and keywords for division. These are division. So this is like the subtraction. You got to pay close attention to what comes first. So a number divided by 2 means that number part is the variable. It's the variable divided by 2. N divided by 2. So 4 divided into a number is like 4 going in to your variable. So n, the variable, comes first. 2 divided by a number, 2 divided by the variable, 2 divided by n. Okay, so make sure you record these so when we look at some examples, you have these notes to look at. Alright, and on this slide here, this is expressions with more than one operation. This could be tricky, but just got to read what's there and write exactly what it said. Okay, so John has 3 more. You're going to add 3 to 4 times as many pencils. So you're going to do 4 times the P, the pencils, the unknown, and then add 3 to it. 4 times as many plus 3 more. Okay, that one's kind of hard, but let's look at this next one here. 8 times a number decreased by 3. So you're going to do 8 times the unknown, the variable, decreased by 3, subtract 3. 8 times the variable minus 3. Okay? So let's take a look at a few practice problems. And some of these is going to require some parentheses, but we're going to look through some of those. Alright, let's take a look at some examples. Alright, so what you want to do is write out in an algebraic expression exactly what's said. Now here they want us to use the letter X instead of N. And always keep in mind that you've got help videos right here that can help you out. So you can go with this video, but you can also watch this video as well, okay? So here you have 7 is multiplied by a number. So remember the a number part is the variable. So we're going to do 7 times x. And you could put times, but algebra expression is usually written this way, 7 times x. Alright, let's look at another example. Okay, 4 is multiplied by a number. So you got 4 times the variable. Okay, let's see if we get another one. Okay, 5 is decreased by a number. So you're going to take the 5, decrease it by the number. So you start with the 5 and subtract the number. And if you ever get lost, go back to your notes. 5 decreased by a number, 5 minus n. So this is going to be 5 minus x. Okay? Alright, here's another one. 9 minus a number. So we're going to take the 9 and subtract the variable. 9 minus a number. Okay? Alright, so there's a few of those. Now I'm going to go to these here, words to expressions compound. These are the ones we did on that last slide when you have multiple operations in the words. Okay? So let's take a look at a couple examples. And again, there's always a video here to help you out. So it says 6 is divided by the square of a number. Okay, so you could also have some exponents where you have square or cube, but you just square the cube. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how to type that in to your answer box here. So you got 6 is divided by. So you know you're gonna have the 6 and it's gonna be divided by whatever's left, and it's the square of a number. So we're gonna start off with 6. And if you want, you can pull up the calculator here and click back into the box and type 6 divided by the number, and you'll type in x here. And then to do the exponent, which is square, you could hit this a to the b to raise it up and then put 2. So this is 6 divided by the square of a number. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Alright, so this is 3 more than the cube of a number. So you're going to take the cube of a number and then add 3 to it. So you're going to take the cube of a number, first type in the number, then cube it, hit this button down here, and then we're going to hit 3, and we've got cube of a number. And then if you tab over here, hit this arrow, it'll come back down. And then just hit plus 3. So that's 3 more than a number cubed. Okay? And let me see if I could find one that may require parentheses here. Let me look at the answer. I want to go through one that has parentheses. Okay, this is one here. Alright. Had it and lost it. No problem. Here we go. Alright. So this one requires parentheses. But it's okay. It's not that hard. You just want to write what it says. So it says twice the difference of a number and 5. So you got to have the difference of a number and 5, but then do it times 2. So I'm going to take the number in 5, right, which is x minus 5. That's the difference of a number and 5. But we want to do it times 2. So you got to put, and we got to do the whole thing times 2. So you put the whole thing in parentheses and then add a 2 to the outside. So it's 2 or twice the difference of a number and 5. Okay? Alright. So remember, you can rewatch this video. If you didn't record the notes, go back and pause, write down the notes, record it, take a picture, make sure you have these notes here. Then you can also watch the video to get additional help. But I want to thank you for checking out my video. This was Words to Expression, and have a good day.